the Gold Diggers again, and tonight's a very exciting night as it's the opening night of the Wessex League season, and me and Matthew are at Brockenhurst versus Baffins Milton Rovers. Wessex League vlog of the season, and this is going to be our third Wessex League vlog in a row, which should involve the mighty Baffins. But I think they should do better than what they did on Saturday against Porchester, shipping in 7. And I can't fancy them to have quite a strong season this season. To potentially improve their top 6 finish last season, they could actually probably push the top 4 in my eyes. So against Brockenhurst tonight, Matthew's the man on Brock.
Well, I was going to say, I think it's a different Baffins team going to be out tonight than there was what we saw at Porchester last week. A lot of tries, I think, on display. Definitely had a feel pre-season. Could be a bit slow, most opening games of the season are. Jason Parrish is probably back in the team tonight, I'd imagine, for Baffins. He didn't play last weekend. He was their second top scorer last season. Very experienced, been at Baffins for a while. Brock have brought a few players back from the successful season 2 seasons ago. James Shorey is back, and also James Mayo in goal from Blackfield, and Langley is back at the club. George Pomeroy has signed from Eastleigh on permanent after being released. He was on loan here last season. He's a decent little player, but apparently he's starting on the bench tonight. Brock, sort of my outside tips for the season, really, Brock. I think there could be quite a strong, good youth sort of system.
Good mix of youth and experience, I think, for Nurse this season. So it should improve on a disappointing season last season.
I think a lot of that was to do with the fact, though, they lacked strikers. Because obviously they started the season with Mitchell Speechley-Price and Ollie Dennett up front. And then both of them went on to play for higher teams.
Pennington legends. Yeah.
Yep, went to play for higher teams higher up. And they kind of lacked the goal power after they went. So, interesting thing is have they got the goal power this season, which could go against them?
Yes, that's a good question. So, yeah, let's see in the next few hours whether Matt knows what he's talking about or not.
Well, I'm going to put you on the spot quickly as well. You said last week Porchester were locked in. Still going with that?
Yeah, they're my shoe-in for the season, Porchester. Shaftesbury were pushing quite close, but I think after watching Porchester last Saturday, I think their firepower's stronger this season than last season.
Here we are in the clubhouse. Nice array of drinks, as you can see behind me at the bar. $4.85 for a pint of Foster's, which isn't too bad at football these days. And obviously it's like the big function room sort of clubs like this SOAs have, which obviously brings in outside income away from match days. I think I pointed out in the last vlog. It's a nice little place they got here actually. Been here a few times and looking forward to the game later. Joined by Matt Parfitt, the club secretary of Brockenhurst. First, can you just tell us a little bit about the club?
Yeah, we're a Step 5 club in the Wessex Premier Division, or Velocity Wessex Premier Division it is known as now, with a new sponsor. We've been, I think we're the only, us and Bournemouth Poppies have been the only team that's been founder members since the league's been going. So yeah, we're still, and obviously we've been down to Step 6 before and then back up, but yeah, we're a New Forest club, thrive on our locals coming in and watching us, and yeah, we just tend to we get a lot of ground hoppers coming in. They love coming to the ground, as you see the old-fashioned stands. I think we're probably the only club in the country that's got a category as you enter the pitch. So yeah, we're a traditional old village football team that we get lots of people coming out and watching us, similar to what Bashley do down the road. Yeah.
What do you think the appeal of Wessex football is, just in general, to fans?
I think for me it's a reasonably cheap day out. We're having to charge £8 now make ends meet. The referees' fees have gone up now; they're £170 a game. So yeah, we're having to make ends meet. But yeah, it's a fairly cheap day out compared to professional levels. And the other thing I get fans saying to me that they enjoy that they can walk around the pitch, move around. They're not sat on a seat or cramped together with about 15,000 people around them. They can move around the ground, do what they want, go and have a pint when they want, go to the toilet when they want, and pretty much enjoy themselves and have a good day out. It's pretty much good banter here, and yeah, we're a pretty friendly bunch here. So yeah, it's always an appealing place to come and watch football, I guess.
And finally, what is the aims for Brock this season? Where are we thinking league-wise?
I think we're always looking to come as high as we can. I think 3 years running we won a cup competition. Last season we didn't. First season we didn't win anything, but we're looking obviously to come as high as we can. Top 10 would be great with the squad and the budget we've got at this club, but ultimately this season you've got more places available for we've got playoffs this season, so if we could make the playoffs it would be an ultimate dream this year. We've done a lot of work with the ground grading, the dugouts have been extended, the change rooms have been renovated, the clubhouse have been renovated, we've done other little bits and pieces, the car park's due to be done in the next couple of months. So yeah, obviously ultimate goal is to keep progressing and go as high as we can. So Southern League would be a dream, but we're hoping that reality comes one day soon.
Wonderful, thank Matt, appreciate that.
Cheers. Thank you, cheers.
We're here with Ben from Weymouth Street Massive Vlog, and tell us a little bit about your vlog.
Alright, so my vlog for Weymouth Street Massive, we're a group of guys that travel around different games, different grounds, just vlogging as we go along. Come out here tonight, invited down by Brockenhurst, so hopefully going to enjoy a good night of football, a few goals and something spectacular.
So tell us a little bit about your vlog. What would you say is the main appeal of it?
I say our main appeal is I mean, it's my opinion really, isn't it? And it's usually absolutely awful and always wrong, but we have a good time doing it, get a few goals on the camera and have a bit of a laugh about it. We're just a bit friendly and a bit fun, isn't it?
Do you want to give us the YouTube address?
So we're just Weymouth Street Massive, so Weymouth as in the place, street as in a road, and then massive as in like a fan group. That's what we're called.
Wicked. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Stop, Woody, come on! Go to them!
The famous Billy Joelin. Midway through the first half here, and it's currently 0-0. I'm about to catch a ball. There you go, live action shot there for you. Yeah, Baffins had an early one-on-one chance, which the goalkeeper made a good save for. But since then, I think Brockenhurst have had the better of the chances here. In quite an even game. A couple of flash points though, in terms of a potential penalty, but upon looking at it again, I think that the Baffins defender made a good save on the line, to be honest. And then another potential penalty for Baffins, but he put the ball wide, so I think the ball was already out of play for them. But yeah, pretty tasty first half so far.
James, react, mate. Love it.
Oh,
Shake. Move.
he's influencing 0-0 at half time, but I would say it's been one of the better 0-0s I've seen in recent times. And yeah, who do you think's been the better team this half then, Matt?
Well, I think Baffins started quite well. Kelvin Robinson had that early chance. James Mayo pulled off a good save with his feet. There was another chance closer on, but I think gradually as the game's worn on, I think Brock have grown into it. Noel McCarthy-Gartner's looked particularly good. New signing from New Milton in the summer. He's looked particularly good out wide. Craig McAllister's a unit up front, isn't he?
Yeah, he's using his weight to his advantage against their defence.
And his experience. But talking of experience, I think Craig Stanley at the back, 40 years old as well. Player coach, they come in summer.
Calmness to the defence.
Yeah, he's had a good game. Baffins kind of tailed off a little bit. It's been all Brock pretty much first half.
Yeah, pretty much. They look dangerous down the wings, but yeah, they've had a few good chances. They should really be ahead. But yeah, Baffins did some good online defending, which half the crowd probably thinks that's a penalty. But
I was about to ask you about that. Are you sure that was good online defending, or did
I think so. I think his foot was where his hand was, and I think there wasn't too much of an appeal from the Brock players. So
mind you, Baffins
give them the benefit of the doubt.
Baffins had an appeal for a penalty as well.
Yeah. To be fair, but I think he already had his shot away. But I think the second half will be quite interesting, and yeah, fingers crossed we don't start the season off with a 0-0. Pretty good.
Deliver, yes.
It was indeed very
Well, here we are at full time, and I'm going to utter a sentence I never thought I'd ever utter at this level of football, especially not so soon into the season, but it ended 0-0. So what are your views on the match overall, Matthew?
I think some solid performances, sort of the early season sort of feel. You don't want to lose, you don't want to win, but as 0-0s go, I don't think that's the worst 0-0 I've ever seen.
Definitely not, no.
James Mayo in goal for Brock particularly impressed me. The right back, Pierce Evis, I believe it was. He was particularly impressive down the wing, bombing up and down. He set up a few chances. Brock might rue the first half where they had plenty of chances to sort of do something. And even towards the end, I think they had a few chances which they didn't quite.
It didn't look as convincing in the final third. In the second half, I thought, just lacking a bit of confidence.
Yeah, no, I agree. Especially the one towards the end where the shot was on, he squared it. And he
I think that's down to probably inexperience of the young player that had the ball then, to be fair.
But then they're a young side. Brock are a young side.
Yeah.
They've brought back in a few more experienced pros. Obviously Craig Stanley and Craig McAllister. Again, Craig Stanley I thought was brilliant for the whole game at the back.
Yeah,
McAllister, good battering around up front, but is he going to score goals?
Yeah, there is that question, but I think he looks quite decent at this level. He'll be able to play a good part this season for Brockenhurst, I reckon.
As for Baffins, I mean, second half, I think they were probably slightly the better team.
I think a solid team, but nothing that really stands out from this game, to be honest.
But then I mentioned Jason Parrish before the game started. He didn't actually play tonight, so they got him to come back in, and obviously replacing Tom Vincent, who's gone.
Yeah.
It's a big ask. It was 19 goals last season, so Danny Burrows obviously has come from US Portsmouth. He was their top scorer last season, so he's going to have to kind of step up that level a bit, I think. I know it's the same league, but he's playing for a slightly better team now, so it's a step up.
Yeah.
And I think he will do, but I think this is just a opening day of the season. You don't want to lose.
Yeah, and I think like Baffins as well. I think once they get going, I still think they will be a top 4, top 5 team in this league. They've got good solid quality about them. But yeah, just a bit of shock that it's still 0-0, to be honest. It's ended tonight. So